Hey there, gorgeous goddesses, and welcome back to my Glow Up series. I'm going to post a bunch of videos about my glow up journey, what I did. I'm 59. I don't feel it. I don't look it. I think that I have been able to heal many parts of myself just through my own daily anointing of this beautiful creature that God has bestowed on me. When you were born, God gave you a human and said, take care of it. But you were a baby, so you had to rely on the people around you. But once you become an adult, you're yours. And women in my generation were not taught to put ourselves first. The women that trained us were confused. It was a time of the 50s, 60s, 70s. I was raised in the 80s. It was a time of confusion of where the importance of a woman lies and how we feel important. And I was conditioned to feel important by getting degrees, multiple, getting into a career which sustained me. But then I forgot things like having children along the way. But it wasn't forefront. I did try marriage a few times, and now I know what I bring. So there is no question. So anyways, today's glow up journey is about the oils that I use on this beautiful body that I have come to unconditionally love. And that is the unconditional love promise. You cannot unconditionally love anyone but yourself. So start today. All right, 5 oils that I have come to love. I have used them for many years now, at least 3 or 4 consistently, and I see a difference in my beautiful skin. I see a difference in my beautiful hair. I see a difference in how I feel. So the first one I want to talk to you about is my castor oil. These are little teeny tiny tubes because I'm going on vacation soon. My castor oil is an oil you can use inside and outside of your body. I use it on my eyelashes and on my eyebrows. I have a little rosacea going on, and using a mild cleanser is hard to find something that's mild and doesn't have chemicals in. So I use my castor oil with table salt, and I make a little salt scrub, and I salt around the areas that really need to be loofed out. And it has done wonders for my skin. I use it in my perineal area. I use it right before pleasuring. It is just one of those oils that you can use it anywhere. I also use it on my feet with my calluses. I'm a ballroom dancer, so I really work my feet, and I will soak, put castor oil on, add CBD oil to the mix, and put socks on, and my feet feel wonderful afterwards. All right, the second oil is almond oil, and I chose almond oil secondly because it's a great oil that is not as thick as something like castor. And you can use this to cut other oils that are expensive, and it still gives you that beautiful, luxurious feeling of oil. I use almond oil on my body. I use it on my feet. I will cut it with castor oil to use it on my feet. I will use it with CBD oil on my feet when I am washing my feet. I will use it just as a moisturizer oil after a shower. And what I want to remind you is that When you anoint yourself, you anoint it with a blessing. So, Alexa, cancel timer. My masculine container. What I love about these oils is that I heard one of my teachers say one time, if it's good enough for Cleopatra, it's good enough for me. And I thought, yeah, I want that queen energy. So I will use almond oil or my body oil, and I will bless it. So as I put it in my hands and I rub it around, I will say, dear God, bless every molecule in this oil so it becomes medicine and heals every molecule of my body. I'll even make it a little bit more specific and say, heal my skin, heal my hands, heal my feet. So when you use your oils, create a little bit of a ceremony that adds in the feminine softness and the feminine energy. And then let's get all the feminine benefits out of it too, which is you're anointing, you're blessing yourself, you're using your feminine gaze on yourself. And we already know how powerful our gaze is. All right, so oil number 3, I'm going to go with the magnesium oil. Because I am quite an active person, I get aches and pains. I'm pushing 60. It is going to happen. So I will use magnesium oil, and I'll cut it with almond oil and maybe a little castor oil or castor oil, so that I can get a nice 1, 2, 3 punch with some magnesium, which will go into my system, and that's always good for the keto and the carnivore, because we don't retain a lot of water. So the water we do bring in needs to be really, really good water. It is also good for my muscles. I'll use it on my feet, and you don't need a lot. I'll also bring it to my massage therapist along with my CBD and say, please use this, but wash afterwards, or else you'll get magnesium in you and CBD in you. All right, so the next one I'm going to go over is my body oil, and I use everyday oil, just their basic mainstay oil, and I love it because here's all the oils in it, and I know it's backwards, but that's it. It's all that's in here. So it is quite expensive, but I don't want to go through and figure out all this, so it's worth it. And when I add my blessing to it, dear God, bless every molecule in this oil so it becomes medicine and heals every molecule of my body. And so it is. Every time I use it, I bless myself. So here's an anointing you can do after shower. You can add it to any of these other oils. I'll put magnesium oil and use it on my legs after a long weekend of dancing to get a little bit of extra into those muscles. All right, my last oil is my favorite oil, and this is my hair oil. Look at this mane. I use nothing on my hair other than oil. And again, I'm older, I have a lot of gray hair, so my hair is a very different texture. I don't use it on my scalp so much, but I'll use it on the ends. I figured out how to use it. It's taken me several years not to look too oily or just to get the right vibe of it. And it's a 1, 2, or 3 day process I have found, and maybe I'll do a video on my hair, because that has definitely been a huge journey for me. Story time. When I was little, I was a little budding dancer, and I became a ballerina in late grade school, danced on point, belonged to a company in my hometown. But once I went to high school, I decided to stop. It was such a treacherous career to get into ballet, and I did not have the support of my parents. My mother actually would cut my hair as a punishment. So by the time I did have longer hair, I never knew how to handle it, so I permed it. I had long, dark, spiral perm curls that were beautiful, but I never grew to appreciate my beautiful hair. And this is it. This is no highlights, but I do use a dark ash blonde, and the Florida sunshine just gives it the golden glow. Talk to your hairdresser about oil. This is Mythic by, I don't know, Mythic. And it smells delicious and yummy, so I love using it. And I just put one pump at a time, roll it around on your hands, and bring it through the bottoms, just the bottoms of your hair to start. You don't want to get too much up here because I've always been oily. Now, pushing 60, my hair is becoming a little bit different, but I find that the more I just use oil, no hairspray, no mousse, no crazy product with too many preservatives in it. And although this one has preservatives, it smells too yummy not to use. So I do offer myself grace with my hair oil. Those are my 5 oils. I anoint myself with these oils almost daily. Certainly some of them are daily. And I bless them. And what I find is that it slows me down when I bless my food and when I bless my oils before I put them on my body. It reminds me that I'm not just a human slapping this shit on and just getting through life, that I am a woman who deserves relaxation, who deserves to feel adored even by her own hands by putting this beautiful oil all over my body. And when you feel comfortable putting oil all over your body, you'll feel comfortable with your man doing it. So creating a practice to anoint yourself and then ask your man to anoint you. It'll change your love life. Anyways, this was fun. This is Thanksgiving week, so happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends, and ciao for now.